If you guys know anything about me, I'm calculated. You see, I can officially take shots at all these cornballs on the internet, male and females, because I've done quite a few videos exposing some of the weirdos on the male side. I've lost subs, I've gained subs. Personally,
I don't give a fuck.
we still growing, and I'm still young, successful, and handsome.
You say he ugly? She said you ugly.
I've done quite a few videos exposing some of the weirdos on the male side that were talking about black women. So, when it comes time for me to give a sister this verbal tongue lashing, that sound kinda kinky, but y'all know what I mean. There isn't a black woman in sight that should feel away. But if you do, come closer. I got a secret for you.
Fuck your life! Bing bang!
So today, we're gonna be breaking down some of Cornball Crystal's videos, and we're starting right now.
Brim low on my fitted, dreams has always been vivid. I'm just trying to go get it, catch me right around and I'm ignorant, I'm just rolling.
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo!
So tell them get on my level, ho. I'm burning up, see I'm hotter than where the devil go. It ain't enough till I'm burning down.
Cornball Crystal. I'ma take a page out of Donovan Sharpe's book and attempt to expose you without watching your videos. You see, I don't hate watch videos. If I don't like it, I click off. So I'll simply scroll through the titles. Like this one, Joe Buttons exposes black men as LGBTQ. Or this one, black man flirts with Snow Bunny and gets sent to meet his maker. This one's a quick one we can react to. White men versus black men. Roll a clip.
So guys, I've been asked by a lot of my black male subscribers or black male hate watchers what I believe the major difference is between black men and white men. So I decided that I was going to put together this quick video to illustrate the difference.
First 15 seconds. I'm interested. Let's see what you have to say. Not a damn thing. You said nothing. And then you showed this clip. I'm not showing the full clip. As a father, it made me angry watching a grown man jump on a car leaving his kid in danger to be potentially attacked by a dog. But Crystal, you couldn't think of one difference, and that's because there really isn't one. And the same goes for the difference between black women and white women. Guys act like they've never heard of a Karen before. So yeah, I thought that was pretty corny. But anyways, I think the only safe video to react to without getting demonetized is the real reason Kevin Samuels hates women with degrees. You got a great title, great thumbnail, let's click it. And I'm neutral when it comes to Kevin Samuels. I've made disagreement videos and I've made agreement videos. So I figured you might have a different perspective. Roll it.
In today's video, we are going to be discussing the godfather of the manosphere, and that is Kevin Samuels, and why he is so intimidated by college-educated women, okay guys? Now, for those of you guys that are reoccurring viewers of the Kevin Samuels channel, you know that Kevin Samuels is good for making PhD jokes, okay guys?
He stated facts. That there's a lot of ways that you can state facts to create
but
a narrative.
here's one fact. Okay, what
does
did your husband say about this?
What?
What did your husband say about this? Did y'all discuss it?
No, I'm not married. I would not choose. I would not choose to date into something like that. I got choose to be single.
Okay.
I'm a PhD.
Okay, congratulations.
I'm a PhD.
I'm a PhD.
I'm working on my career, such and so forth. I'm putting my eggs on ice to where when the right man comes along, we can have kids, and your ass is 38, 39, 40 years old, no prospects for a husband. The longest relationship you had was back in high school or college. It is time to get real. It's time to go in your pocket and start paying. Because if you think the kind of caliber of man that you think you deserve wants your old dusty self, when he can go get that fine young tender over there, oh, no, I'm sorry. So I'm talking to the ladies who are straight up in the danger zone.
Danger zone!
27 to 35. You are either going to have to find a husband or get your ends up to after you reach no man's land. 36 to 60. You make it 36 to 60, it is time to start renting a bay. Renting a bay, renting a boo. It's time, that's right, rent a bay, rent a boo.
Now, I always wondered why Kevin Samuels had such a strong disdain for women who were college educated, right? Women who were high earning, and just women who were on their financial purpose. On one hand, you'll have Kevin Samuels telling educated, high-earning women, well, no, men don't really value that when it comes to women. A man would actually prefer a woman to stay home, you know, take care of the household and raise the children, right? But then on the other hand, he'll tell young, childless, attractive women that, no, you need to get up off your ass. You can't be a stay-at-home mom like you would like. No, you need to get up and stop being lazy, right?
How you doing, Diane?
I'm well.
Good. How old are you?
26.
26. All right. Are you single or married?
Single.
All right. So what do you got for me? Are you trying to get a job?
I had one at a point in time, but I understand what you're saying in regards to, you know, women should want to work for their man, but sometimes, depending on what your man does, it's just not an ideal position.
If you want to be entertained, go get an iPad and go in another room with the kids.
I mean, I would have preferred to just stay solely at home. But...
Of course you would, because you're lazy. Are you fine enough to stay at home?
I believe so, yes.
Really? How tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
Dress size?
Size 4.
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
137.
What would you rank yourself? Fresh face out of the shower, just your natural hair. 1 to 10, you can't use 7.
I would say I'm an adjustable 6.
I would give you a 6. That's cute.
You thought you did something putting those two clips together, but you missed the mark. You see, Kevin Samuels gives advice for average people, men and women. In the first clip, you have a 38-year-old woman overvaluing herself because she's successful. Kevin is trying to get her to realize that when men see women, we don't think, oh, she's educated and successful. We look for an attractive woman first, and if you're not attractive, a successful man won't waste his time trying to find out your achievements. We care about if she's attractive, and if we're thinking long term, we want to know that she's not a thought and has a nice personality. It's that simple. And side note, ladies, stop saying you choose to be single. Oh, so you don't want a good man now? That's like a guy saying he chooses to be broke. In this second clip, based on the way he started the conversation, I'd assume that he spent that live trying to convince women that unfortunately, in 2021, if you're an average woman, you're most likely gonna end up with an average man, and you're both gonna have to work. Unfortunately today, the average family can't survive on one income in a household, so oftentimes the average woman doesn't get to stay home. But most average women, including the one with the PhD, don't wanna work. They want to stay home, and they want a high-earning man. But that high-earning man has a lot of options and wants to date a really attractive woman who's not a thought and has a great personality. So with this young woman, Kevin believes she's just cute, which isn't an insult, but didn't seem like a compliment either. I get where he's coming from, but that's not the game I'd give her. I thought the young lady was fairly attractive, and I agreed with her rating as an adjustable 6. My advice would have been to her to start hanging out where high-value men hang. And then I'd have to critique her game. Like, does she catch feelings fast? Does she get clingy after sex? Does she have sex too fast? All these things us men look for. Because an attractive woman can catch a man's eye. Brittany Renner. But the personality is what keeps a man. And most high-valued men don't cuff hoes. Unless you're PJ Washington.
So with that glaring contradiction, along with the PhD jokes, I decided that I was going to do some digging on why Kevin Samuels is really so resentful and hateful of women who are college educated, women who are high earning, and women who are on their financial purpose.
Now, she did find dirt on Kevin Samuels that I had never seen before, but then the video went up to 25 minutes, so I'm gonna make a second part.
I have two questions to ask you. So the first question would be, so a lot of black men in our space who constantly talk down about black women, they make the argument that white women are more feminine, they're more submissive and everything, and they don't have these attitudes, right? So what is your perspective on that? Have you ever dated a black woman? Or are you currently a black woman?
I did in high school and just recently over the past year.
Okay, good. So, and I'm guessing you've dated white women, so you have experiences with it, right? So you can compare from your experiences. Would you say there was a huge difference in femininity and submission between the white woman and the black woman?
In California, Bay Area, absolutely.
Okay.
But, you know, women are women and they come in all shapes, sizes, and attitudes.
So, to what regard? Did you think it was the white woman that was more submissive and feminine, or did you think it was the black woman? Like, what was your experience?
My experience was, as someone who is naturally more dominant and more alpha, that I match up better with black women.
But you've only dated two, one in high school. So how do you know?
It's not that they're submissive per se, but they're comfortable with someone who's a leader, someone who's a provider, a protector.
Crystal, you on the internet trying to get validation from an old white guy who claims he's an alpha. Let's be honest, everybody can tell by the way he talks he's not an alpha. And he's only dated two black girls in his entire life, one in high school. You're so concerned about who's more submissive when you only gotta find one good black man. And for you fellas, you only gotta find one good black woman. But unfortunately, that's probably not you, Crystal, because if a woman already thinks like this at a young age, she's probably not the one, fellas. I'm out.